Everybody's day's doing pretty good. Can't complain if you ain't. Can't complain if you are. 'Cause I ain't you. Yeah, well, hey, everybody, I hope everybody's doing pretty good. Anyhow, I think we're going to finish some carvings today. It just got done raining pretty hard, so I didn't really get prepared to do anything. It was just kind of, sort of moment at this point. Yeah, no, I wanted that like that. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do today is just work on this because it might pick back up again, and I don't honestly know. But I got stuff I need to finish, so I figure we start with this guy. He's already been burned, so he needs sanded, kind of smooth out the edges and stuff. And probably a little more burning on him again. But, cute little sign bird. Or actually, he's not little. He's good size sign bird, But yeah, anyway, it was been kind of icky, but warm. Can't complain about that. I think it probably, it was like 56 yesterday. I know it was in the high 40s today. I don't know if it actually made it to 50, but I was all over southern Ohio this morning. So actually, the rain was kind of spotty, but wherever it was coming down pretty good. And that's the way it goes. Well, by the time I got home, it was coming down pretty good. Really didn't prep too much because I didn't know if it was going to get out of here or not. And I thought, well, I got this stuff I can be doing. So I appreciate y'all being in there. Let's see who we got. Hey, Amy Jo, what's going on? Michael S., member of the channel, really awesome. Baby Kisses, another member of the channel. How you doing? All right. Heck yeah, Daryl, what's going on, buddy? Let's see who else I got. Ray and Sandy. Hey, Ray, what's going on, buddy? All right, y'all, I'm going to keep on going with this. I just get around things off on this one, and I'll give him one more burn. I might even hit him. I'm going to paint this one, and I'm going to paint it with black paint. So I don't even know if I got enough, but that's it. We're going to find out. But I'm going to start with this, and also get that fish in there that it needs stained or painted silver. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. I think I've got some good silver, and if I got some good silver, I'll probably use that. But if not, then I've got a stained gray, and then I can always speckle him somehow with the gold and try to get a shine. But you know how it is. I mean, you're just trying to get what you can there. See what else we got here. Anybody else popped in I hadn't seen yet? Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Let's see. All right, now time to watch some woodwork. Heck yeah. Well, we're just kind of finishing on this one. Come back Tuesday or Thursday, I'll be carving something. And actually, you can catch Creation Dust 777 tomorrow, probably about 1:30, and he'll be chainsaw carving something. I don't know what, but he'll be chainsaw carving something. Okay. I about got my flex shaft carving station set up, and I can't wait to use that a couple times, see how that goes. Y'all can see that. Yeah, just kind of him to be too big. I'm not trying to make him look like a chainsaw carved linebacker bear. I mean, not that that's a bad idea or anything. Don't necessarily want to discriminate. If you wanted a chainsaw carved linebacker bear, that'd be fine. Hey, Mark tries to carve. What's going on, buddy? Glad to see you in there. Blake G. Yeah, I know how to handle my wood. That's right, man. Hey, Alex, my favorite Russian. What's going on, buddy? Glad to see you. All right, I'll put my face mask back on and start cleaning this muzzle up, son. Yeah, I try to make them, by the time he's painted, you know, this right here is nice and smoothed off. This will be white, you know, black here, down here, but leave the mouth white and all that. I kind of like to try to make it look like the Scott Hall wrestler. I know Dot, if she was in here, she'd know who that is. You know, he always had that 5 o'clock shadow, you know, it looked pretty rough. But anyway, that's kind of, you know, kind of what I'm going for. I like my bears to look like that. Oh, well, that's what I do. Yeah. It doesn't do the ears now. I'm pretty happy it stays, so no complaints. This thing's kind of jiggling. I was thinking, you didn't have to shake it, but you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. Hey, calm down, Bear. Don't be singing to me. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's kind of smooth, yeah. I'm going to try to get under in there. Yeah, I think so. Not much, really. So I'm going to end up having to finish up the finger sander no matter what I do, so probably shouldn't be too anxious about it. sometimes there's just pieces you can't grind off. It's just kind of the way it is. I don't know. I ain't trying to be a rocket scientist or anything with it. Obviously, I'm not going to be capable of that. But what I can tell you is my monkey Bigfoot friend is going to end up flying Jeff Bezos' rocket here pretty soon. That's going to be kind of cool. You know, just hope he makes it. You know, the rocket don't blow up or anything. That's the kind of stuff you got to worry about whenever, you know, you have apes in any kind of aircraft or, you know, rocket propelled projectiles or things of that nature. You know, are they gonna survive? Are they gonna blow up and die? You know, that kind of stuff. And then you never know. You really don't know. So, you know, you might say a prayer for him, but you might not. He is an animal after all. His personality is pretty poor. I don't know if y'all met him. Yeah, all right. Now this is going to be a dirt burning. Burn off all the dust I just did. And no extra really stuff. Piece of wood. I don't know what you call it. I just know that most of it burns pretty easily when you go through there and hit it with that. And does a nice cleaning job. And gets that last little bit of stuff. But it takes time. I mean, that's the heck of it. It takes time. And I'm not trying to get too carried away with this guy. I mean, after all, he's a chainsaw carved bear, you know. I mean, he's got, you know, kind of a stone-like personality, you know. I don't think he'd make much of a good salesman or anything. Anyway, other than his looks, you know, that's the thing. And some people might look okay. I mean, he might do okay with selling candy to teenage girls. And women. I don't know about children so much. You know, I mean, yeah, it kind of looks like a bear, you know. I mean, of course, these kids nowadays are a lot more desensitized than we were. I mean, I remember being afraid of, you know, Jason and Freddy, all the scary monster characters back then. You know that, you know, they're kind of a fright, you know, to see them, you know. And these kids now, it's like, you know, they grew up. Their parents are letting them watch that stuff. And you know, each their own. If you're letting your kids watch that stuff, you know, that's your business. I might think you're an idiot, but it's your business, you know. But that said, you know, they're desensitized. They just don't have the same. And not only that, the things that they see that would have been shocking when we were kids were not exactly shocking. There's a lot of things that weren't exactly shocking when we were kids that, you know, our parents thought were shocking. And now I don't think there is any such thing. That's pretty well gone. I mean, it's pretty much all gone past all moral whatever, and it's your business, you know. Don't get me wrong, I ain't trying to tell anybody how to live or anything. I'm just saying, the world's changed. And I would argue not for the better, but, you know, whatever. Then it would be a matter of opinion, and everybody's allowed to have theirs, just like everything else. You know what they say about opinions? They say a dab will do you, right? No, I don't think that's it. Burn up the crack. I think I'm going to paint the nose on this guy. Just kind of stay away from the nose. And I'll end up having to re-sand, like, down there at the base and stuff. And honestly, I don't know if I got enough to even do it, but I'm going to find out. Got 2 cans about half full. But I don't know. I like burning them, but I like them black too. And for whatever reason, I couldn't tell you what it is. The pitch black bear seems, to me, I think pitch black bear sells better here for some reason. I don't know why. Not that they don't all sell, but whatever. Okay, so first we'll start here. Remember, this guy's name is Phyllis. Phyllis the bear. Phyllis the male bear, I might add. And he's not trans or anything. He's just got an odd name, like, you know, like a boy named Sue. If that makes any sense. You know, he's got kind of like that. Hey, Joseph Hodges. Glad to see you in there. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there ain't a whole lot to be scared of when it comes right down to it, I guess. See you, Edwin Harold James. Hey, how's it going, man? Glad to see you. Okay, let me run and grab. Well, let me blow that out real quick. I'm going to do that. It's gonna need some air. Actually, I don't know if I got enough cord to get there. Looking at it, I don't think that it does not quite. Well, I only got to really hit that groove. Will it make it? I don't think it will. Let's try it. I can always turn the barrel too. What it is a sine groove. Has a good bit stuck in it. No, maybe. Might get it, right? If not, I'm just gonna have to move it. Suck it up, Buttercup, right? Yeah, Fred's a little bit in there still. No. Turn him like that. Maybe I can get it a little better. Let him fall. It's shaking around. And I don't know why. I was just kind of lazy about how I put that block up there. That's all I was after. So, all right, Mr. Brewer, you're gonna get your first coat of black. And I don't think I got enough to finish him really, but we're gonna find out. Can't hurt, right? Got out of hand. I'm not the devil you think that I am. Okay. All right, there's that nose paint. Here's these half cans of black. Let's see if we can't jack this thing up and make it look pretty awful. What do you guys think? Be sure to hit the like button, by the way. All right. Oh, look at that. He's got a beard. He's Amish. He got married. Yeah. Looking like a raccoon paint job. Yeah. What did I just step on? Huh. Oh, it's facing the wrong way. I thought I stepped on a nail. Like it felt like it should have penetrated my boot, but it is a nail in this railroad tie. It's just facing down. It just kind of felt funny. That threw me off the first one. So I was about to get a foot penetration. It wasn't going to feel very good. Couldn't blame anybody but me. I've lived here for 8 years now. And not that I did that, but you'd think I'd know about it, right? Not too much black. Tell me what you guys think. Look better black or burnt? Some reason I do better burnt. I with black. I don't know why, but kind of is what it is. Say, hey, Possum, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you in there. All right. Heck yeah. Hope you did good at school today. You get to hunt some more. Well, I think I'll go do a little bow hunting Saturday afternoon again, maybe. We're supposed to get some snow in here tomorrow, but it's just the way it goes. Down here, I get excited. Southeast Ohio, you get excited about getting snow, and you end up getting 2 inches of rain, or you don't even end up getting nothing. And I right this time of year, I'd rather have nothing than have the rain, honestly. I mean, it ain't doing the farmers or anybody any good either. But, so, you know, when they say snow, not to get my hopes up, but that's what I hope for, you know. Hey, she's done. Okay, that one's done. I don't know how much I got in the other one. Let's see if I can check this. Maybe over there pretty far, knock a window out or something. I might as well go to the ground with him. I don't want a half-painted bear, at least not on camera, right? That look kind of silly. Yeah. All right. And then I'm gonna move in the garage, and I took everything in, like, you know, big cardinal and bear, the double bears and stuff like that. I took all that stuff in, knowing that rain and then snow was coming, and probably moving back out here for Thursday, but we'll just have to see. See how it goes. I at least want to get the front of him done, right? Well, I like them like this. Boss lady does too, because it's easy. If she comes out and does it, it's easy for her to do, you know, and she gets to do it versus if I burn, she don't get to do that. She don't get to have no part of that. Not that she couldn't, but she doesn't want to. And I don't blame her. Most people don't feel comfortable messing with fire. I actually never know. She might be kind of disappointed that I painted it instead of letting her do it. I don't know. She's been kind of jacked up here lately. No fault of her own. She hadn't got to do much. But she did make it half a day at work today. I will give her that. I've got him done. I don't know if it'll be enough or not. Either way, it'll probably need more. But it's good coating. You could go with it too at the same time. I think I got the whole barrel. Yep. The whole thing black. Yeah. And if you have a little bit, you're going to clear coat it anyway. So, you know, kind of whatever. Yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Get that Sky Hall look. 5 o'clock shadow. A little bit. Yeah. Anyway, that's how I like it. Okay, I need to paint the nose. The issue is I don't have any paintbrushes out here, so I gotta run in and grab one. So talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go up. Hey, that's the empty can, right? Yeah, I can catch it later here. Hey, I just noticed that. I must have froze up there for a minute, didn't I? Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's right. Makes the world go round, that's for sure, my man. My battery, it must have just came on because you guys didn't seem to notice I froze up there for a second. Okay, let me run and grab my, yeah. Grab a paintbrush. Oh, boss lady, Tom. Right here. second hand. I do what now?
Training with, you called him and left a message to call you back.
For what?
Training.
Oh, Alan. Yeah, Alan Sauces. And who else?
Donald. He took the minivan to AutoZone.
Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. Had to go get the paintbrush, talk to boss lady for a minute. 36, and all I'm doing is painting some crap. Hey, Dave, you're 11. Awesome, man. Well, we're glad to have you in there. It's a good place to be, good clean environment. Anybody says anything bad, let me know. I'll have them blocked or kill them or something. No. No. Oh, let's see. Yeah, the boss lady always says, you shouldn't say stuff like that. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't say stuff. I shouldn't say anything. I should keep my mouth shut all the time. I should just be a mime, right? Be a mime. Yeah. The way it is. You shouldn't say stuff like that. But I did. Just like the bear, he didn't have to shake it, but he did, right? Yeah, guy. Now, a lot of times I put a line in the nose, and I'll be honest with you, it just dawned on me. I forgot it. But it's okay. On this painted bear, I don't know if anybody noticed it anyway. But I'd just rather do it this way. If you come in, you spray paint it. Actually, it was creation dust that I seen that he paints his noses. He burns the bear, but then he paints his noses. And I thought, well, why don't I do it that way? Why would I, if I'm painting the bear, why would I have to go back and clean up around the mouth and stuff because I didn't do it that way? So it made a lot of sense to me to do it like that. I got wood chip on it. So you learn. And that's who I pay close attention to because he's doing what I want to do. And he's willing to teach all of us about it through YouTube and watching him do it. And you definitely got to respect that. And you know that, and other people that really try to do it. Kyle Hall really tries hard to teach people how to do this, and he wants to share what he's learned. He's another one that, he's really made his YouTube about teaching other people how to chainsaw carve. So definitely hats off to him for that. And that's what Creation Dust is doing, and he's doing it. He's taking the time to explain what things he did. And other than that, when it comes right down to it, by the cut. You can watch the cuts, but you still got to make them. And so our own individual capabilities come out. Whether, and most of us are capable of it eventually, but some it takes longer to figure out the muscle movements and things like that than others. And it just kind of is what it is. And that's definitely, no one should ever feel bad for something like that they try and, it's harder than they thought maybe, or something along that lines. Not everybody's going to have the same results. They're not going to have the same physical capabilities. Not going to have the same motor skills or understanding stuff. That's like me if I try to play video games and stuff. So, Hilljack Zach, back in the day, you're trying to have a good time with your kid and you find out certain stuff like Call of Duty and stuff back then. We don't play that stuff anymore, but we used to. And I couldn't keep up with them kids. They're running around instantly flopping up and shooting each other one time with a sniper rifle. It's just aim, boom, and they're done. And, I'm running around this video game trying to figure out how I'm going to get anybody and not succeeding because you had to play against all these kids that they know what they're doing. Plus, there's other things they learn, like they've modded their, I'm going to have to buff that after the fact, I think. I could try this. Nope, ain't gonna happen. I'll have to sand that back off once it's dry. But anyway, I'm running around. Here I am, Dad, trying to figure this out, and surviving this game. And what happens is, if you don't understand the motor skills the kids have with the controllers, if you don't have those same capabilities, then you just go sit in a spot, and then when people go by, you shoot them. Well, what you don't know at the time is they more than frown on that. They'll call you a camper because you camped in one spot and waited for people to come by and so you could kill them in the game, you know. And so then they start making fun of you, calling you boomer, which doesn't even make any sense at all. You know, I mean, that's true boomers ain't playing no video games. That's just the way it is. But that said, anyway, they make fun of you and all that. And I'm learning, you know, this was like 10 or 12 years ago. I'm not talking about recently. This was a long time ago. And so, you know, not only do I not have the motor skills to, hold on, I gotta get my phone charged and plug it in. I mean, and here's the heck of it. I play guitar. I'm not great at it. I'm okay at it. I can play an okay lead guitar sometimes. Anyway, so you'd think, okay, well, heck, he'd probably be all right with the finger controls and all that. And, you know, that goes in with the using the controller, you know, in a video game. Wrong answer. Nope, not even the same, in the same, whatever. You know, whatever you want to say the ballpark is. So, I'm just getting pummeled by these let's say 6 to 12-year-olds. You know, just absolutely just kill them. Like I get in a team deathmatch or whatever. And, you know, it was I think Call of Duty was like 10 or 12 on each side or something like that. And yeah, I have like the highest death rate, the lowest kill rate. Because you're playing these 6 to 12-year-olds and you're like trying to go, you know. And that's the thing about those controllers, like PS4 or whatever, 5, whatever. It was at 4 then, or 3 or 4, I don't know. But there's like 3 buttons down here. You got to use 2 fingers to do them. And there's like, you know, 4 different ways you could go. You know, 3 or 4 different buttons you got to push at the thumbs. You know, and these kids are like, and you're watching them and they're like, not looking at the controller at all. And you're like, man, that kid's like, looks like he's playing a piano or something. You know, he's just like, except for his, you know, and you're expecting Beethoven, you know, to pop Beethoven to pop out there, you know. But anyway, it's just like, how am I even in the same room with these kids, you know? And they're just, everywhere you're running around, you're just hiding down this little spot, you know, waiting for somebody to come by and half the time they still killed me. I mean, it was awful. And well, I'm sure glad that era is long gone, you know what I mean? Long past that time period. But anyway, yeah, he looks all right, not too bad. We got up to 44 likes, just painting bears. I think that's pretty daggone awesome. Heck yeah. But anyway, so just seeing who. Hey, Kat, hadn't seen you yet. Glad to see you in here. All right. Hey, EW, member of the channel. Glad to see you in here, buddy. All right. So I'm gonna move now that he can just sit there and dry. Then I'll move in here on this fish. And so I guess plugging this phone in was kind of premature. I guess I better move the card in first in case it takes off raining and I don't know it. But I shouldn't need the cart for the fish. It's kind of the same thing, except for he's all hand painting. I'll put this card in here. But anyway, on the video games, you know, just yeah. I mean, so the point is, everybody's abilities are different. In everything. And why do I bring that up? I bring that up because just because you try to do something and you can't do it as good as so-and-so. What I hit a weird button. Okay. Just because you can't do it as good as so-and-so doesn't mean you shouldn't be trying to do it. There's nothing wrong with learning stuff and doing stuff that you are not as good at as other people. There will always be people that are better than you. That's just the way it is at doing something. Some of it's just experience, and they had good teachers, but they also had to have abilities. And some of it is just experience, and it's always different depending on who, what, where, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I see you. Something I gotta fix here real quick. You try to cover up your tags and stuff, you know? There we go. Okay, I fixed that. All right, so let me put this over here. And go get some of this other stuff. See what you guys got. Let's see. Hey, Christopher, how's it going? Appreciate that, my man. All right, got a lot in it. Took a screenshot. Hey, Dylan, God is love. That's right. He did send his only begotten son, the firstborn of all creation, Jesus Christ. That's right. For our sake, he did that. Right. Let's see, Joseph Hodges. Out and guys, girl, nice chat. All right, Joseph, we'll see you, man. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drag this table over here. I've got some white work, and I've got some that silver. But I think I'll do this white work first. I got multiple things that need to be white. And we'll start with this guy, our gal. We'll start with this gal. And somebody's probably looking at that and never watched before going, what the hell is that? Just looks like some kind of round balls or something. And you'd be right. It's a snow woman with the headphones on. That's what it is. But it'd still be hilarious if we could hear you saying, saying that. What's this guy making, man? What the heck is that supposed to be? The heck's wrong with this guy? He's kind of a weirdo. I've heard that before. One time I was shaking this bucket of paint, and the daggone, this was like 2-3 weeks ago, and the lid came off. And what happened was the last time Boss Lady had used it, she didn't put the lid back on. She just set it on there, and I didn't realize it. And I went to shake it, and the lid flew off, and paint went everywhere. And next thing you know, water hose, and I'm washing paint down the driveway. And it all washed away. It was good. Enough water when it's still wet, and it'll disappear. I might be able to work off that lid for a second. But anyway, I got another light here too I can light up. A little bit more light in here. Kapow! It's almost too hot to have this coat on. I think it's a little too heavy. Let's see. Yeah. Heck yeah, a lot going on there, that's for sure. All right, I'll be right back in a second. I'm going to get a paintbrush to do the white stuff. And I actually got a lot of white to do. Yeah, I don't know. This is Nate 8 ball. I ain't talking to him in a long time. Yeah, I'll tell you, I don't know what it is, but we were unusually slow, especially October and the first 3 weeks of November at work. I mean, unusually slow. I was really shocked by how slow we were. And I don't know what the heck happened, but it's like now, it's like 3/4 of the way up to being like it would be in the summertime in our business, which is the busiest time of the year for us. But anyhow, man, I think it's too stiff. I should throw it away. I tried to wash it out. I didn't know. Hopefully the other one's better. Let's see. Which is bigger anyway, if it is. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just throw it away. Look at that. Woohoo! It's stiff. Stiff as a board. Stiff as grandma. Oh, can you believe that guy? Well, she don't know. But anyhow. Hello, Mr. Snowman. How are you today? You're looking so wonderfully dapper. This is so great. I don't want to get too carried away on the scarf area. Or anywhere else that's not supposed to be white. And I'll tell you what, too, when you're putting this on, white is tough in wood, in wet wood. It's wet, it's tough. It probably is in dry wood. I don't know. I don't work with much dry wood, so I don't really know. But white is tough with wet wood. And so you put it on there. Don't try to spread it out too much or anything like that. Just put it on there. Is it lit up enough out here? It seems awful dark to me. Maybe it's I was in the shadow. I'm not sure. But, you know, you can't complain when, you know, some people sit there and they watch you paint something. You're literally watching paint dry. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure I could do it. But, you know, it's not for everybody. I'm pretty sure I've expressed repeatedly that I'm insanely, and I mean insanely, impatient. I can't help it. It is a condition. At this point, it is a condition. It has gotten worse with age. It's not going to get any better in this imperfect human state. I could take medications. You could take medications. Maybe you do take medications. That's your business. But I would prefer to be a little more impatient and have a functioning liver. A properly functioning liver, at least as proper as a functioning liver can be, considering the occasional Miller Lite or two shoved down. What you got? What? 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 Say it. What do you see? What's the problem?
That does not look like the other one.
Well, you're missing some things, okay? The other one has eyes and a nose in it already, and some buttons and stuff. This is just a round kind of glob of wood at the moment, until it's painted. And it has headphones. It had earmuffs, so you're right. The other one has a hat. Doesn't look like the other one. Man, I love your encouragement.
They look like noise canceling headphones.
What is it?
They look like noise canceling
headphones. Well, you know what? When you came out here, she said, "Oh, I better turn these on." So maybe that's what she was talking about. I don't know. Whatever, right? Do you ever sit out there, knowing that these people are listening to me? Do you ever sit out there and make fun of me because I'm over here just seemingly talking to myself? Because can you imagine if we had close neighbors that, you know, over here, that see me over here? And I'm sure they see other YouTubers, you know, they're on there just chatting away.
You got a lot of paint right through here.
What is it?
You got a lot of paint right through there.
That's good. Put it on there.
I mean, it's like really thick. And
yeah, you want it that way. Oh. Yeah, because wood, with this wet wood, it's not like painting some kiln dried wood or you got to put it on there. Yeah. This thing had some kind of worm in it. Huh? I think it's kind of neat. Yeah, those white bugs, the same bugs that's in the ash tree. It's not an emerald ash borer, but it's some kind of other wood boring bug. It looks like a grub. I don't know what they call them, but I don't have any idea.
They're not still in there, are they?
I don't know if they are or why. You want to eat them?
Ew, no.
I could make some of that, you know, chocolate covered whatever the worm is. No?
Well, I don't want
no
worms coming out of the snowman.
Well, I mean, you know, if worm did come out of snowman, I mean, would it really... You got to remember, okay, the first thing, it's a snowman, right? Or snowwoman, whatever. And then on top of that, it's not even snow. It's a piece of wood. So you talk about this is some CIA quality deception going on right here, right now, okay?
I think you should let me paint.
You want to paint?
Yeah.
You want to paint the white? Here, have at it. Heck yeah. I was actually just talking about that. And you're probably regretting it. I wasn't letting you paint the pair. Because I was doing it. Because you hadn't got to do anything in a while.
What's that smell?
I was actually talking about What's it smell like?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Well, in this garage,
Not good.
diesel fuel.
No.
That's for baking that guy out there. You know, he's in the rotisserie. That one guy. You know, you guys know that guy. He's in the rotisserie. Yeah, I don't know his name. I think it was. I want to say his name was something like, hey, Tony Newton, what's going on? Rude MTZ, what's going on, buddy? What do we got here? Artsy fartsy?
Said hi to Tony.
If the snowman is yellow, start over. Yeah, no kidding. What did you say?
Tony, I haven't said hi to Tony in a long time.
Oh, yeah. Well, Tony, boss lady, says hi. If he's still in there. Let's see. Hey, Mark Shelton, what's going on, bud? Glad to see you. There's a guy I hadn't seen on here yet, but glad to. Yeah, I talked to one of your cohorts, Brian, today. Out to EF, you know what I'm talking about. Tony Newton says hi, boss lady. But anyway, we're in here just getting it done. In here just getting it, painting. No carving today because that raining. Figured we'd just come in here and do some of this instead. Yeah, that's the way it goes. You know, I know it's not nearly as popular. Hey, Amelia Howe, how's it going? Amelia Howe says hi, boss lady.
Hi, Amelia. Oh my gosh.
Heck yeah. All bacon is smoked for hours. All bacon is also delicious. Yeah, that's for sure. I guess I'll go ahead and work on this eagle then. If you're doing that, I got one of these little brushes. He needs his head redone. But yeah, I was just telling them while I was painting that bear about how you hadn't been able to get out here and do anything in a while. Plus it's warm, you know, today. It's not bad weather for that. This thing was looking pretty, I can't remember what it was that I needed to do this. I think it's just the head that got the looking bad. I don't know. I don't remember. Something like that. Yeah, if you guys get a chance, watch that video I put out about fishing on Lake Erie. That was a really good time, and we've been going with them same guys for 4 years now. And I was up there for 12 years myself, and I used to do that, trolling like that, and that's a lot of work. And you know, a lot of people, well, I like to feel the fish bite, and yeah, I don't blame you about that. Bacon, bacon, bacon! Cat, that's pretty funny. But anyway, you know, I did that for a long time myself, so it's work. And you know, understanding that that's really work. Them guys run the gear like that to catch those walleyes, and it makes for a pretty interesting show. If you like fishing, that whole time was about, I want to say about 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I got the video down to about the actual fishing part of it down to about, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. Just the highlights, you know, more or less, and try to get almost every fish that comes in. And it was 8-man limit. And so that's a lot of daggone walleye. That's for sure. We never, when we never went out with more than maybe 5. Something like that. You remember me ever having, I mean, anytime I ever had that many people on the boat, you were on it. Me? I never had more than 5, did I? No. And even then, one of them was probably Haley.
Unless we were.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that is super cool, if you ever have the opportunity to watch fireworks, I look horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Makeup on.
Yeah, on Lake
Erie. If you have the
Erie.
opportunity to ever watch fireworks on a boat,
something about it.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, there's something about watching fireworks displays on a boat that we would go out and watch the city of Lakeside, and which, you know, for this little town up there, man, they put on a heck of a show. And we would go out in the boat and watch it. And that, I can't think of any better way to watch fireworks than from a boat. There's just something about it that is just awesome. And, you know, you're out there bobbing up and down. And I mean, it's like a city. You look out there and all these boats, there's like, you know, there's like 300 or 400 boats out there. all doing the same thing you're doing. They're all watching the fireworks. It just looks like a city out there on the water, all these boats that's out there. And you know, I mean, I wouldn't at the same time. It's just like using a chainsaw. You gotta have your because they heard it here. You gotta have your all precautionary disclaimer, which is if it's rough out there, don't do it. If you don't feel good with navigating in the dark, don't do it. But there's just so many boats coming in and out of the harbors, especially going back in. Everybody goes back in at the same time. That I mean, you could go in there with no lights and you can still see it. Just city of boats going out, and really a city of boats going in. I mean, you're going in the harbor 4 or 5 wide. Mm-hmm.
Do you have a smaller paintbrush?
What is it?
A smaller paintbrush.
Yeah, it's in my hand. You want it? Get around the head and the headphones, stuff like that.
The
There you go.
headphones.
Yeah, the headphones. Yeah, because you wanted to say they look more like noise canceling headphones than earmuffs, you know. But hey, I appreciate you guys being in here. What you got, Mark? Next time I see you, I need a price list, specifically the price tag on that eagle. This little eagle, Mark. Oh, they're not that bad. It's like $60, you know. Not at all. Not bad at all, my man. You never know. I might just show up there for one day. You just, you know, just have to see. See what we got here. Have to watch lake harbors. There are a lot of traffickers running through them. Yeah, but you didn't have that up there. They're just coming in and out of the lake. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there might be somebody coming from, maybe there's illegals coming from Canada too. I don't know. but that said, yeah, it just kind of is what it is. Yeah, Mark's a little eagle, you know. I got my hand over the price actually. They're not that bad. Yeah. And actually it's made out of a, these are made out of a fence post. So pressure treated fence posts that I got from Plum Run down there in Peebles. And they ain't gonna go bad. You can leave it outside. See, hey Michael, how's it going? Let's see, just checking that out. But heck yeah, I'll let you know, Mark. I'll give you a call tomorrow. What's going on there, Creation Dust? Now, you guys want to see a really good carver, that's who you want to watch. Creation Dust 777, professional, 27-year chainsaw carver. Hey, Mark Sheldon, be sure and subscribe to him, Creation Dust 777. You watch his stuff, you'll love it. He's pretty good. But yeah, I'll give you a call about that, Mark. Let's see. In fact, I'll be up there. Well, if you're up there, I'll be up your way. It could be tomorrow. I don't think so, though. I'm not honestly sure. Yeah, I could make it up there tomorrow, but I think it's going to be more like, in fact, if you wanted one of them, that thing ain't dry yet, so it won't be tomorrow anymore anyway. So I might come up that way Thursday. I got to go to Marble Cliff, too. Marble Cliff, I got 4 places to go yet. My normal inspection period. Okay, I'm going to paint the belly. Here, I'll take that big one. And I got to paint the belly of this trout. In fact, we're kind of cattywampus here. It is what it is.
Do you know that our daughter thinks that's the funniest word ever?
What? Cattywampus? Well, it is. I mean, y'all remember growing up, people say cattywampus? No, not really. I mean, a whole lot of people would say that. You know, it's kind of odd.
Nice.
But it is. And yeah, I don't blame her for thinking that way. It is funny.
Said it about 2 years ago, and she just
this ain't gonna work.
died laughing. What does that mean?
Huh?
I said it about 2 years ago, and she just about died laughing. And
Here, well, she's doing that.
no
I'll
idea
show you
what
guys
it
this stuff
even meant.
sitting over here. These guys are chilling out, having a good time, relaxing. Hey, West Country Mudlarks. Hey, Skipjack Cindy, what's going on? Hey, Mark, those are some good ones to check out too. West Country Mudlarks. Skipjack Cindy, she goes out and she catfishes in East Tennessee. She's just hilarious. Her and her boyfriend Travis, they're hilarious. Hey, Michael Binky, appreciate that. Yeah, the level. Yeah, I agree. My level. You can't be on my level because it's so cattywampus. How about that? Okay. Here's a little piece of metal art I made. I'd say Michael, he'd probably appreciate that. State of Ohio with a trout piece welded on it. Anyway, kind of cool. Okay, let me get this back over here to the hang out with the boss. Wrong way. There we go. Paint. I don't want to get my paint in my hands. get white on my hands, but I need to move that. Okay. So I can't fit on here. So do the bottom of that. There we go. All right. There we go. That worked out all right, didn't it? Okay. Hey, we worked it out. But sorry, no carving today, but you just got to finish stuff. I mean, you have to. And it was rainy. And usually by now, we'd be about up. Kapow. Hey, we went into energy mode. I'm glad I just happened to look. Okay, what do I do with that phone charger? I had one out. And if that came on again, that means I'm going to need it. Huh. It's somewhere. I'm not there when you think that I am. I had my phone charger, and oh, let's run her somewhere. The heck did I do it? Oh, it's hanging on here. Where the phone's at? It's hanging on the dolly. On the dolly parton. It's hanging on the dolly parton. It got caught on the front of her, so it wasn't going to slide down the hill without some snow on it. I'll plug this thing in real quick so I don't have to worry about the phone dying. There we go. We should have great service here. That's the wrong way, though. Again. There we go. Okay. Get it right. Okay. Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do that on that fish, yeah. Okay, I believe something's hanging around your table. Under your table. Yeah, there's always something hanging under the table. It just depends on where you're looking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Just some guy being spooky. It's hard to say. Yeah, these people are nowadays. They see all kinds of crazy stuff and expect you to know. I think they think that we're going to float away into something. So, these people probably realize some of them might come to the conclusion that we're AI. And I'm not saying we're not. I mean.
Honey.
Huh? What?
You forgot her arms.
What?
You forgot her arms.
No, they're going to be sticks.
Oh. What?
Yeah. Yeah, she's getting stick arms.
Like the other one, right?
No, that actually has arms. She's getting stick arms. That's fine. Yeah. I know. You don't have to like it, but it's a miniature. Not as big as her. Right?
All right, well.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
I don't know what to do. Well,
You don't know what to do what?
I guess we'll just have to let this dry a little bit.
Just do it, man. Huh? You got it?
I was thinking more poofy.
What?
Like circular earmuffs. That's what I envisioned.
Well, that small of a piece, though,
yeah.
You got to understand, that was a headache. And you know what?
I'm sorry.
That thing took, well, no, it ain't that big a deal. That thing took 3 tanks, or two and a half tanks of fuel to carve that little dude. Because you're trying to round that. That there did not take 2 cans of fuel, or 2 tanks of fuel. Huh. It's the size. The size is so much harder to do. And when they're that small,
yeah.
I don't know that I'll ever make a small one again, because you can't get your money out of that. The time that you have in that little snowman, you'd never get your money out of it. So it ain't really worth it. You're better off just keep building those, because what you got in that one, you could sell that one for less than what time you got in that one. So it ain't worth it to make little ones, I don't think.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. But it was a live and learn. I didn't know. No idea. Right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. You done with it?
Mm-hmm.
You want to finish this guy?
With the white. Nope, I'm going to go in and have coffee.
Okay, coffee time. All right, I'm good. I'm going to do this white, and then I got to look for silver. I think I got a silver. It's an industrial grade silver. Mm-hmm. I think. But might as well use this white, do this white. And they don't have to touch because there's going to be a purple streak in there. Just like when I did the other one that I call the Aerial HD Multimedia Trout.
The sun goes down and it's cold.
Uh-huh. Hey, do you have your phone in your pocket?
Nope, I gotta go back in.
Okay. No, it ain't that big a deal. I don't really care.
Well,
If
Boss Lady's signing off. Thanks for tuning in, friends.
if it can't wait till 5:30 tonight, or it can't wait till tomorrow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just is what it is. Heck yeah. Mm-hmm. But anyways, I'm glad she came out and did that. That's probably good. Good for her to get back involved again a little bit here and there. Been pretty tough trying to the RA, trying to figure it out. I don't want the best. Anyway, it needs more paint. That's what I know. Can't really filter down in the cracks very good. Yeah, and I know this is boring. But you know, at the same time, it's got to be done. It's the way it goes. It's got to be done. Okay, so that's enough white on that guy. So I got a. Actually, it's over white. Save on that for now. Yeah, I kind of like to see some dried out white on that tail. Actually, just kind of dry brushing. I'm learning these tricks a little bit at a time. These whatever. I could leave that like that and it actually wouldn't look too bad by the time I clear coated it. But I don't think I'm going to do it. It's hard to say. This stuff always jacks with you. You know, what color's going to look best. Because I don't know. I haven't been doing this long enough to know. Let's see what we got. 67 likes, and all we're doing is painting crap. I think that's pretty cool. Let's see. What's your sister's name, Michael? I think I remember you telling me. I can't remember. I remember this coming up before. Let's see. I don't know if this paint's any good. It's so old. I know I'm going to find out. Industrial grade silver. I'm going to find out. If it is, it's going to go on there. So, I don't know. I know it's real silvery looking on the top. But if I can find a paint mix and stuff. Well, there's some little ones. Yeah, I don't know though. I don't know if that's going to do me any good. I mean, it'd be all right for eating ice cream or something, maybe. I don't know. But nothing long. Nothing long. Yeah, I think that's going to be too much. I'm trying to see what's down there in the bottom. And, I don't know. It might be all right. I know I can't reach a hard layer, so I can always try it. I don't know, man. I think you probably ought to try a little harder than that. The way these things go. What time's it getting to be? I don't want to bore you guys too much. I just appreciate you watching it all. We've been on here for a little over an hour. Yeah. Let's see what I missed. Let's see. Never going to hear the end of that one. Yeah. Well, there's probably tons of those. Never going to hear the end of it. Yeah. Somewhere, I'm looking for paint stick, and I ain't winning. One of those things. I got this nice piece of walnut over here. I could always take this nice piece of walnut and make a paint stick. Oh, yeah. There we go. I got a sycamore walking stick. Here's some old dry wood. That's good if I get rid of it. You never know. I might hit somebody with it, you know. Ah, man, I think I got it. Yes, I did. I got the splinter. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's beauty down there. I was afraid of that. You know, it might be good. It might be bad. I don't know. Actually, I think it's going to be good. Yeah. Yeah, it's sunning out. The silver's going to be all right. Maybe by the time it's all said and done, we'll end up calling him a steelhead instead of a trout. I don't know, rainbow. I don't know. Hard to say. The way they've desecrated the rainbow, you just about hate to have to use it anymore. That's my own personal opinion. And somebody might even construe that as political, but it wouldn't be. Let's see. I think that'd be good. Money ahead. Just go get a different brush versus try to clean this thing out. So we got here. Checking you guys out. Hey Ariel, what's going on? We're painting a fish. I figured you'd like that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the silver one. Yeah, which it ain't gonna be. The downside of this is it's not gonna be dry enough to do the pink and the purple. Of course, I don't have time for that anyway. Really, when it comes right down to it. Hey, I, what's going on? Hope Mr. Tucker's doing pretty good. Anyhow, let's get some silver on this baby. Heck yeah. Make this trout look like a piece of metal. I like it. Maybe we won't put any pink on this, or yeah, pink streak on this baby at all. Maybe we'll just call him steelhead. Oh, I don't think so. I'm sure I'll make him a rainbow. Yeah, that's looking pretty good, I think. It's kind of hard to see there because I'm in the shadow here, but, you know, whatever. Can't win them all, right? Okay, I'm going to fade this brush out with this white. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Combination of the two. I think that's all that's going to get. How about these guys? I'm going to paint that silver. That's a little thin, a little too thin. Yeah, I like it. That'll work. That'll work just fine. Got to get there earlier, I guess. I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty tired today. A lot of driving. Anytime you got that rain, gray skies, it's like it just sucks the life out of you. That's my opinion on it anyway. A little more of this here. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Like that. A lot better. Might as well just silver this big fat tail edge up. But yeah, you could easily go to steelhead on this. And even the steelhead has a little, some of them have a little pink streak. Not much. I don't want to get too in that white yet. It's not that dry. But you know what? If we spread a bunch of, if we spread a bunch of white in our paint, I don't think anybody'd notice. It might actually make it look more realistic. You never know. Hard to say. Getting there. I think I'll paint inside the mouth white too. Come back and do that before it's all said and done. Not trying to be too realistic. More cute than anything. If a trout can be cute. It's definitely cabiny. How about that? Cabiny, is that a word? I don't think it is. Trying to make cabiny stuff. Heck yeah, I like that. A little bit, that's probably, you can't see it on there, especially me standing in the way, but do this one too. Good enough. I don't know, you kind of get an idea though. He's looking metal. Looking kind of metal. This thing Ariel didn't know was there's a lot of different colors that went into making this silly thing, you know. Hey, PA Outdoors, what's going on, my man? Glad to see you in there. Damos Voltio, maybe? Hey, how's it going? Sorry if I butchered your name there. I mean, I likely did. I didn't mean to, though. Not that I'm being too overly apologetic. I can't help it that I can't understand your name. Right? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I could help it. Yeah, I think by the time this baby gets a pink streak, it'll look pretty good. But it ain't gonna be on here today. Might be able to get it tonight yet, but not gonna be on today. We got some people stopping by here about 6:30. And so I gotta be done by then anyway. No matter what. Silver bullet. Well, those guys that don't like to catch them, and I never did pick any out in Western Lake Erie. They were there, but I never caught one. But out there in Central Lake Erie, up there where we go out of Ashtabula, there was a ton of steelhead up there, and those guys hate them because they fight, they swim left, they swim right, they tear up your gear. They're a lot more fun to catch than a walleye. You know, honestly, they fight so good. Walleye's just kind of there, especially trolling. I mean, it's really nothing. You're way better off catching walleyes along with their relatives, the sawguy and the sauger, in the rivers. They fight way better in the rivers than they do out in open water. Open water, they just kind of give up. I don't know why, but they do. It's just how it is. All right, well, anyway, that's the silver. So it's silver. The lighting's not very good the way the phone's facing, but yeah, I guess you can see it. Let's see. Unplug that. We got enough battery to make it. Yeah, we do. I'll show you a little closer. You see the silver a little closer. Looks all right. Not too bad. By the time I put the pink in there, I have to go back and paint that mouth white too. But I ain't gonna put y'all through this. I'm just thinking this has got to be about putting you guys to sleep, I would think, you know. She's looking at it and she doesn't realize the nose is not in it and stuff like that. And by the time we painted the other one, it was. But we'll have to let them dry and come back to them. But I guess I could run in there real quick and grab that brush to do that mouth white. Yeah, I hate to pop out without getting that done. So here, let me turn that back around. And I'll run in there real quick. You guys don't mind. I can't believe we got up to 72 likes a day. That's pretty daggone good. Especially considering what I'm doing, which is like, just some silly stuff, really. I'm just looking at it to make sure I didn't miss any before I take this in there. Put in there, that was that wormhole I was talking about. There's that. All right, I'll be right back. I want to go get that white brush and see if I can clean it out already. So she had already cleaned it. And I'll tell you something too about this industrial silver I had. You are not washing that out of the brush. It's a permanent fixture in that paintbrush, so it's junk. I'll just throw it away. I thought, I'll hit that with some water on here, kind of soften it up. No, realize right away. Toss it. Not worth the time. And I mean, it's so not worth the time. I mean, like, you ain't getting it out. It don't matter. And maybe if you had industrial paint thinner, maybe. And even then, I don't think it's worth the hassle. Throw it away. The brush probably was like 30 cents or something like that. I don't know if Woodworker's dilemma made it in there or not today. He keeps getting on there too late for me. I'm since been in bed at 11 o'clock. I'm out. So I don't see him. I don't get to catch him. I have not got to catch him. I think he's done 3 lives now. And they've all been real late like that, so I haven't been able to catch him. So you kind of feel bad because I know he supports me good and I want to support him too, but I'm not gonna stay up at all. I'm not gonna stay up late at night in order to do it. I gotta get up and go work the next day, and I'm sure he understands that. But I like old Joe. All right, that's that. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna put y'all through this anymore. I know I'm just, you're literally watching paint dry, and you guys are awesome that you would sit through this crap. So it's supposed to be really cold on Tuesday. We got weather coming in tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I think. Yeah, something like that. And I don't know what I'll end up doing. Whether I'll be out there in it or I might, if I can get it done tomorrow, I might even try my hand at that flex shaft carving. But I kind of doubt it. I'd say I'll probably be in the driveway doing something. That way you guys can make fun of me. Like, yeah, I remember just Tuesday you were out there in your t-shirt complaining about how warm it was. And you were sweating. What's going on, big tough guy? Oh yeah, I can't take a little cold. I'll tell you what, whoever says, and if you're, of course, we've all been younger. If you've ever had somebody tell you, you're like, oh yeah, I love the cold weather. Oh, it's so awesome. It's wonderful. You can get out and do stuff and this and that. And then you have these people, you're looking at them, and they got gray hair, and they're like, yeah, one of these days you're gonna hate the cold. They're like, oh no, probably not. That'll never happen. And then one day you wake up and the guy with the gray hair is you. Yes, I do have some in here if you look close. And you're like, man, that guy was right. I don't like the cold as much as I used to like it. Man, it kind of sucks out here. So anyway, we'll see what Thursday brings. We're going to be back, though. I can tell you that. I appreciate you guys being in here. That's for sure. All right, guys. I'm going to, what do you got here? Collection Build-A-Bear, Dust Collection Build-A-Bear, Dust collection. No, I didn't. I've got like an industrial fan that you'd use that's like goes on a industrial bounce house, and just I marked it out, drilled some holes, probably too many holes, I don't know, fitted it with a piece of PVC pipe going down to it, and then the only thing I've got to do is attach the piece of pipe that goes out the side of the garage to blow the dust out there, because I'm not collecting it, I'm just sucking it out and blowing it outside. And anyway, no, I didn't take the time to do that. I just did it because I didn't really know what I was doing. I was having to figure out how I was like, and you know, when you're, hey, Joe Schmo, what's going on? When you're making a video about something, yeah, at least have like maybe 10% of an idea of what you're doing. And I didn't even feel like I had that. So I definitely wasn't going to record it. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. We will catch you Thursday, one way or the other. Come back when you can stay later, you smuck.